I found this very interesting video because I talk on marriages and relationship. That is why I've picked it up. I'm avoiding talking about pastors these days because there's nothing to talk about anymore about them. Whoever wants to use their life to be slave to them, that's all okay. It's their decision. So I saw this video where Pastor Funke Adejumo was preaching about sex toys, masturbation, and oral sex. And there are some things she said there. And I have some questions to ask because now we find out that it is not only marriages of unbelievers, like they call them, they call us, people that are not Christians, that there are marriages alone that are breaking. We have seen the marriages of pastors breaking. We have seen pastors, ministers' wife committing, being beaten to stupor. We have seen a lot, even in Christendom, to know that many of them are just existing and managing their marriages. Most of them are not even happy. We have seen pastors having girlfriends all over the place and satisfying themselves sexually, and because Madame is a Jim Christian. So, I want us to watch this video together. Then I'll make out some points out of it. Thank you.
Are you answering? Is it okay for me to masturbate in order to satisfy myself when my husband or my wife is not around? Traveled for long. Le koba mi mama answer. Okay. There's what you call order. O-R-D-E-R. Order. It's one of the greatest principles that govern the earth. That is why the sun does not shine at 2 a.m. That's why the moon. That's why you don't you don't drive your car into your bedroom. That's why your flower vase is not in the kitchen on your cooker. That's why your pots are not on the center table. Order. Nature teaches decency. God did not create the penis for the mouth. I know I have gone into something else. In 1 Corinthians, Paul will be talking and then he will say, this is by the Spirit of God. He will say, this is me. This is me as a person. Whatever a couple does, and that's a correct grammar, a couple is singular. Whatever a couple does in their bedroom is their business. I don't interfere. If they think it's oral sex, it's their business. But I'm speaking as a marriage counselor. And I'm a law student. And sometimes in class, the lecturer will say, you're talking about morals. We're talking about law. There's a difference. So I'm speaking as a Yoruba girl. I'm speaking as a marriage counselor. I'm speaking from decency. And I'm speaking from my faith, my personal faith. Sex toy. So, oral sex, sex toy, masturbation. These are perversions instituted by the devil to discredit sex in marriage. And the fact that something is popular does not make it right. The fact that a bishop is doing it, he's not God now, does not make it right. I understand you that you are used to sex and your husband has traveled for a long time. Is it possible for you to find a way to travel with him once in a while? Because maybe you're still young and you need sex. Is it possible for your husband to please find a way to show up, even if he has to quickly travel back? Because problem is brewing. If you're not careful, you're going to go into adultery. If you're not careful, your husband is going to go into adultery. You need to find a way to work it out. Oral sex or masturbation is not the solution. If you're not careful, the devil will take over your mind and possess it, twist it. In fact, you will start believing that it is right. Remember, I told you this is my opinion. And I believe I have the Spirit of God. So can you find a way so that you and your husband, except that maybe he's abroad and then he doesn't have a paper and all that, that's another kettle of fish entirely. How are we sure that he's not even married there? You need to know what is going on there for people to have paper. Let me not even go into that. So if you still want that marriage, I don't want you to start what you cannot finish. Because if you're a child of God, you'll be feeling guilty. The devil will be accusing you. The Spirit of God will be convicting you. Somehow. Because you have the Spirit of God on your inside. It's not the solution. Can you quickly find a way to reconnect with your husband so that this temptation will be taken care of? Meanwhile, you might want to start a new hobby, like swimming, like learning the piano, like just to distract you, like volunteering for something. You go, by the time you come back, you are so tired, you don't even know anything about sex toy, and when God sees that you are trying to please him, he will work something out for you. I don't know if
You know why I'm doing this video? Why I took interest in this video? This kind of a thing is why many marriages are breaking up and people keep pretending they are not happy together again. They stop touching each other. They are just existing. So that what we church see. But I'm not talking to church people. I am talking to ordinary people that wants to see this and, think, oh, that is how, if I don't do this, my marriage cannot break. The slightest thing you can ever expect can break your marriage. And for the church people, it's okay to follow these people with what they say, not what they do. You don't follow them to their bedroom. Now, this woman said, masturbation is wrong. She said, sex toys is wrong. And she said, what did she mention again? About 3 things. Masturbation, having sex toys, then oral sex is wrong. Like she said she's speaking for herself. Now I'm speaking for myself, but I took interest in what she said. And I'm asking question, what is wrong in masturbation? Because according to science, they say masturbation is good and it's very healthy. And it's the safest sex you can ever have because you are doing it for yourself. That is if you need to. And there are actually times where a man or a woman will need to, especially matured, full-grown man or full-grown woman. They said it's good for your mental health and it's good for your, for you mentally and physically. Because if, for example, for a man that does not have a woman, you want that person to be carrying that thing around, you know what I mean? The sperm, to be carrying it around for how long? And the man will not start having issues medically. Come off it. Many people are having prostate cancer today because of it. You can Google it on your own. Now, she said, sex toys is wrong too. My question is, she's just saying they are wrong. And she said, anybody is because of devil. What has your personal decision in life, what you do for your marriage? I'm talking about married people now. I'm going to limit it to the married people. What you are doing to satisfy each other. How does it become something that is wrong? This sex toy of a thing is used by both the married and the unmarried that are matured. For the married, the woman can have it when the husband is not around. It curbs cheating. It makes women stay away from cheating on their partner. Also, there are some of them that a man can use for the wife. I once did a video on it, but it was very raw, so I'm not going to talk about it. That the man can use to satisfy the woman. We all know that most of our men do not know how to bring a woman to climax. We all know that. So these toys are invented for such purpose, at least for the married people. There are some that are invented for them. Now my question is, can this woman, Mrs. Pastor Funke, tell us that she has never ever done oral something on the blowjob on the husband since she married that man? And can she come out and tell us that when she was doing it, or the husband has never ever done it? We don't follow people to their bedroom. You don't know what they do to keep their marriage. So there are some things you have to know what to sift and listen to. All these things they are saying, are they in the Bible? Okay, she didn't bring all these things in the Bible the same way she did not bring, she said she's talking according to her faith. So it is her faith that says she should be asking for people to sow 1,000 seed for firstborn until she was banned at a point from entering UK. Just like most of the things Paul wrote, Paul said he's talking on his own something. Everything in Bible was written by men. We don't know what, even people in the olden days, how they lived their lives in the bedroom. And come to think of it, this Pastor Funke has a daughter-in-law that once came to the public and said she got pregnant from doing doggy. Is doggy not adventurous? Is it the missionary style that doggy is not a missionary style. She came out on her own, that her second child was conceived through doggy. So somebody doing doggy will not do blowjob on the husband, and the husband too will not play some adventurous play. She used the example of other car, pot, something, flower pot, and that. How is it related to sexual feelings? How is it related to people's bedroom affairs? This bedroom affairs is not defined in the Bible. It is defined according to us. And that is why you will see what some couples like, some couples don't like it. What some couples don't enjoy, some couples enjoy it. So this other something, when your feelings is going to stir up your feelings, that feelings that will come, that will give you that urge. Does it have anything about other? Does it tell you when it's going to come on you? Of course, it doesn't come to tell you on you. Now, my question now when she was talking, she was now talking about couples being apart. They should do everything to be together. I was surprised when she mentioned couples that are going to be apart for a long time. Like maybe the husband relocates and they are waiting for the wife to join him. Or the man is not even going to join him. The man has to be coming home once in a while. How will the woman keep herself and how will the man keep himself? Now she's talking about condemning sex toys. Go and ask some couples that have been apart for so long. They will tell you this toy is what they have been using to keep their marriage together, because they can call each other on the phone, on video call, play with the toy, and the man is fine, the woman is fine where she is. These people will just come out and pretend they are saints when it comes to bedroom affairs. When it gets to bedroom affairs, nobody is a saint and nobody can define how anybody will do and perform in the bedroom. I'm talking standing, like she's standing as a saint now, about married people. These are the things that has been breaking marriages. Of course, couple will not come out to say, this is why my marriage has broken, especially men. As young couples, especially, I'm going to address you to the younger couple. Before your marriage will break, and you won't know what break it, because if somebody is behaving like a Jim Christian, when sex break marriage, the man who could tell you, say now because of, say they perform. Before you know it, the man don't get somebody somewhere. We know waiting they happen now. How many pretend as their saints? Meanwhile, then get girlfriend up and down. I'm advising you, the cupboard where I get you. If you let one old woman, we don't hold her while your husband down, since day, where the man self don't know, saying no, they go anywhere. You let her advise you how to do your bedroom affairs. We go break your marriage. By the time the marriage will break, the only thing they will use for is to be continue to be their slave. The man go waka, he go forget Bible. It's the truth I'm telling you. Before it will get, or your marriage will become something that you are just in there. you are not fulfilled, you are not happy with each other. Your bedroom affairs should be defined by you. In as much as she said it, I'm emphasizing it for you. Check what and what is healthy for you when it comes to the bedroom affairs. Check what and what works for you and do and enjoy yourself. That two places, they are friends. They should enjoy themselves. Don't let any person we don't enjoy life they do something before they born you. She don't they do and they do am before she can say she be pastor now. Can't they preach waiting she knows say that is what the rest must hear from her. Because if she talk otherwise, other pastors are looking at her. So she will not tell you what they will say. Pastor Mrs. She won't say it. She will say what others will hear. But is that what she has done to keep her marriage till when the husband come become old? Is that what her own children are doing in their bedroom? Of course, nobody knows. So be careful what you listen to concerning this marriage affair thing, especially bedroom affairs. If you are looking for people where they pretend about bedroom affairs, now pastors and pastor misses, now past ministers and people will get church, now then they pretend pass. Say they know they, some will do as if to say they know they do the thing at all. Meanwhile, make I no talk until I come again. Bye. If you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.